great day for them if they can beat Everton. And of late, they have been making a habit of it. So Alan Harper, one of the substitutes for Trevor Stephen. There's the impression there with that picture that he's just about given everything that he's got to give. Stevens. Heath. Still Neil. Aiming that he was shoved off the ball there. Bailey. Robinson couldn't keep it in. It'll be an Everton throw. 6 minutes to go. Gray up. Sharp up. Heath up. Now can Harper make it? Yes, he can! 1-1. The former Liverpool man, Alan Harper, makes it 1-1 with a little over 5 minutes left. Touched on there by Gray, touch on there by Sharp, a flick on there by Heath, and a marvellous sight for Evertonians as it goes past Grobbelaar and makes it 1-1. What a story. Came here today not thinking he'd play. Alan Irvine goes out. In goes Trevor Stephen, Harper's the sub, and he gets on to really make a name for himself. And you can be sure that Graham Sharp now feels a lot happier about the situation. So Joe Fagan finding a bit of pressure that he really didn't suspect after that first half when Liverpool dominated it. Souness. I don't think we'll get it. It'll be a throw to Everton. Whacks it away into the stand. They're playing time, added on. Pressure on Howard Kendall in these last moments. But it certainly must have been a lot down to him at half-time because he really got his team out in the second half in a totally different frame of mind. Referee looking at his watch. Final whistle, and in the end probably the right result. Liverpool dominated the first half when Rush scored, and then Harper scored in the second half when Everton came out and really showed they meant business in a competitive Merseyside final. So they come off knowing that they meet again at Wembley in 3 weeks' time. 1-1 here today. What, though, will the answer be in the Milk Cup final? An enthralling second half, and a final score then. Everton 1, Liverpool 1.
That was as good as a performance I've seen when I've been in charge of an Everton side against Liverpool up to now.
Really? That second half?
Yes, I feel it was, because we had a 0-0 draw at Anfield when I was in charge, and that is the only point I've taken off up to now.
Yes.
So I'm delighted about that one. Naturally delighted we scored a goal as well.
Indeed. But I mean, I suppose you might say to yourself, we should really have had 2 with a penalty.
Yes, I felt in the second half it would have been an injustice if we hadn't scored. And when you look back on the penalty miss now, we've lost 2 points. And I feel that we possibly just had the edge today.
What about that penalty? And what has Graham said about it?
Well, he said to me afterwards he changed his mind, and I think anyone that takes a penalty and changes his mind, then I think he's in trouble. So I think that we're going to have to consider maybe changing our penalty taker.
Yes.
We've both got problems. I think Liverpool have got problems as well.
Well, Phil Neal missed one last week, of course, didn't he?
That's right.
Does that give you any lessons for the Milk Cup final that's coming up? Does it say anything about that Wembley game, do you think?
Well, it means that we're closer to them now than we've ever been. I mean, they're top of the league, naturally, and they're a very, very good side. But we're closer to them. I think on today's performance, I think we proved that. I think our fans can go down to London now with optimism. I certainly will.
With the all-Merseyside final, I can imagine you're inundated with ticket requests, aren't you? I mean,
Yes,
tell me about that.
Well, there's some odd ones coming in, of course. I mean, some were probably genuine, but we had an amazing one during the week to the ground. There was a letter from a lady who said unfortunately she lost her husband, and when he died he would like all his belongings to be buried with him.
But all his Everton belongings?
All his Everton belongings, yeah. And unfortunately, she said that she couldn't get to Wembley because the season ticket was among them. Now, I mean, it's a sad case if it's a true one, but these are the types of letters that we're receiving at the moment.
And you'll investigate that case?
Oh, if it's a genuine, yes, we'll follow it up and hopefully make sure that they go to Wembley.
Brilliant save at one end and straight up the other end to get the winner. So, corner kick to Chelsea, Pat Nevin to take it. McLaughlin up, knock on. Oh, what a brilliant save by Southall. Point blank save from Kerry Dixon. And off we go again, Everton charging this time. Ratcliffe up supporting the forwards this time. Power on the overlap. And what a brilliant save that was from Neville Southall. Absolutely super save. Alan Harper, bit of space here, shots. Oh, and what a goal that was from Alan Harper. Absolutely brilliant shots. And what about that for a balance of play switching from one end to the other? So a great shot there from Alan Harper, but more was to come. Everton 2. And what a first-class match this is. So Alan Harper's got his shooting boots on, and we were about to have take two. Now Chelsea are going to have to commit players forward, but here's Everton with Peter Reid. Cutting inside, laying it back. Here's Harper again. Wallop! Oh, and he's hit the bar. Oh, and another brilliant save. And Steve Clark with a diving header away. It's still with Everton. Alan Harper again. To Paul Power. Deep cross in. And there's only a minute left.
Wilkinson looking to get up there. The Harper shots, and it's deflected in. Happy New Year, Alan Harper.
Headed away by Charles, back in defence. Here's Houghton, the Oxford goal scorer, but very cleanly stolen from him by Harper. Now Stephen. Harper again. Oh, he caught hold of that one. He doesn't score very often, but they do tend to be important goals if you're prepared to wait for them. A most popular goal scorer, Alan Harper. And yes, with his left foot.